Now problem number 11, let us see student. The problem number 11 is there. Up to 10th I already explained in the previous video. Now we are going for the problem number 11. A molecule which cannot exist, theoretically is. No, one molecule, the four molecules they have given and they are asking which molecule do not exist theoretically. Dear student, first option is SF4, second is OF2, third is OF4 and O2F2. Let us check out student. SF4, OF2 and OF4 and O2F2. Now let us come and see on the board student. If you try to see on the board, you will be able to understand this problem very easily. So problem what is given student, if you talk about sulfur student. So what is there in the sulfur, if you are taking this belong to group number, all the molecule central atom is belonging to group number 16. Okay, so that is if you talk about oxygen and sulfur, O and S, they both belong to group 16. Okay, a group 16 student, if you talk about group 16, so what is the valency? For the valency, oxygen valency always having, if you talk about valency, is the 2. Because of valency, it cannot extend the valency due to no vacant d orbital, no vacant d orbital. Okay, no vacant d orbital. But when you are talking about the sulfur student, okay, this is talking about oxygen, and when you are talking about sulfur student, okay, so sulfur can have valency, that is it can have, that is 2. Okay, so when you are talking about sulfur student, so sulfur can have valency 2, it can have valency 4 and it can have valency 6. Why this many valency student? Due to presence of what student? Due to presence of vacant d orbital. Due to presence of vacant d orbital is there, vacant d orbital. So in the sulfur there is d orbital is available, but in case of the oxygen there is no d orbital, a small atom. So now let us see student, if you talking about the oxygen, so here is what is valency. If the first molecule you check student, sulfur is valency is here is 4. Okay, 4 valency, 4 bond is sulfur is forming, so 4 valency, this is the okay, no problem. OF2, O is valency 2, that is also possible student. OF4, O cannot have 4 valency, 4 valency oxygen not possible, because it does not have the vacant d orbital student. Oxygen do not have the vacant d orbital, so this is not possible, 4 is not possible. O2F2 is possible student. So our correct option is option number 3 is correct option, that is OF4 is theoretically not possible. Now let us move student problem number 14. What problem is given student for problem number 14? They are saying the molecular weight of oxide of hydrogen is 34. Okay, they are saying that is molecular weight of oxide of hydrogen is 34. Okay, so here I am writing molecular weight student, how much? 34 is given student, and then therefore the number of covalent bond in its molecule. So they are asking, that is number of covalent bond. So number of covalent bond. So let us check out student, that is what would be our solution. So when you are going question number 12 student, this is a quite very easy problem student. They ask here what is there, oxide of hydrogen. If you talk about student, oxides of hydrogen, so what are the oxides of hydrogen student? Oxides of hydrogen. So there are hydrogen form two types of oxide student. One is the water H2O, and then another is the H2O2. Up here is the atomic mass is how much student? 2 plus 16. 2 plus 16 is equal to, it is coming 18. Up here is in this case how much coming? Because they have given 34 atomic mass. So how much? 2 plus 32. 2 plus 32 means 34. So our oxide is this one. Now because the atomic mass is given 34. Now that is what is number of covalent bond they are asking student. So if you see the structure of H2O2, I already explained in the coordinate bond. So here is hydrogen is there, this side hydrogen is there, and here is one coordinate bond is there with the oxygen. So total number of bond if you count is 1, and here is 2, and this is 3. So total number of covalent bond, because coordinate bond also comes under covalent bond, so there is the 3 bond. So number of bond, if you are talking about number of bond student, that is covalent bond, if you talk about, that is 3. So correct option will be option number student, option number 3. You can check in the option student for the question number 3rd. Here is the option number 3 is the correct option. Now let us move question number 13. So what is question number 13? Which of the following contain unpaired electron? Which of the following contain unpaired electron? So for this student, what you will be able to understand question number 13. So let us see which one is. So for they have given the NO2 student, NO2, then given their CO2, then NO2 minus, and then Cn minus. Okay. So now let us move. They are asking, that is, which contain unpaired electron. So question number 13 here we are doing on the board, student. That is for better understanding. Let us watch on the board. So okay, the molecule rule is there, student. What a rule is there? The molecule which have what, student? Which have, that is the molecule which have odd number of electron is having unpaired electron. Okay, student, because each orbital is having 2 electrons, so that rule implies that if there is always for paired always there is the even number, for odd number there is the unpaired electron. Now you check, that is, what is this one, student? 7 plus 36, how much will come, student? Here is 6, 7, 13, and this is coming 43. So 43 is odd number, students. So our correct option will be option number 1. If you talk about this one, 12 plus, okay, if you talk about this one, 12, 6 plus, how much, student? 6 plus, here is, wrong. Oxygen is 16, students. So how much is coming? So 3 and 23 is coming, student. So 23 is odd number. For this one, you see 6, carbon atomic number 6, number of electron in carbon 6, oxygen how much? 16. So how much is coming, student? 22. There is the even number. If you talk about nitrogen, 7 plus, how much there is, student? 16 plus 1. So how much is coming? It is also coming, student. That is it is coming the even number. So how even number? 7, 1, 8, 6, 14, that is 4, and 24 is coming. So this is also Cn. If you talk about, that is C, 6 plus 8. How much is coming? Because one negative charge is there, student. That is 14. So 14 is also even number. So our odd number is the option number 1. So for the question number 13, student, the which of the following contain unpaired electrons? So NO2 is our answer. The correct option is option number 1. Now let us move for the maximum valency of sulfur is. Now let us see, student, how to solve this out. The maximum valency is always equal to the group number. So when you are talking about question number 14, student, the correct option will be option number 2. Let us check out on the board, student, for this one. So question number, that is the sulfur they are asking. Sulfur belongs to group number of, student? Group number 16. So it is the maximum valency is 6. Maximum valency is always how much, student? Maximum valency equal to 6. Now what we will be able to do is, student, for this one, sulfur is, what is atomic number? 16. So you see, student, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, then 3s2, 3p4. So maximum valency means how many electron is there in the valence shell, student? 6 electron, and vacant d orbital is there. So valence 6 electron means valency how much will be there, student? Valency equal to how much? 6. Okay. So the correct option will be option number 2. So correct option will be option number 2. Now question number 15, student, what is electrovalence of metal atom is maximum in? Okay, so they have given the 4 option and they are saying in which of the following having the maximum electrovalence. So first one is sodium hydride is there, that is NaH, calcium carbide CaC2, magnesium oxide MgO, and aluminum fluoride, so AlF3. So they are asking, that is, which have the maximum electrovalence. So let us come on the board, student. So if you talk about for the NaH, sodium hydride, so how much electrovalence is? Na is there, that is +1. If you talk about calcium, student, so calcium is there, that is +2. Okay. Now magnesium is also, student, magnesium is also +2. If you talk about, that is aluminum, student, how much is coming aluminum? It is coming +3. So correct option will be aluminum fluoride, AlF3. because here is the aluminum is having the +3, so +3 charge, so that is electrovalency of metal atom in maximum is what number answer will come, student? That is aluminum fluoride will be. So correct option will be option number 4. Now let us see the student question number 16. In covalence they are asking, that is 4 option they have given. Transfer of electron takes place, sharing of electron takes place, sharing of electron by one atom is takes place, none of these. So in the covalence I told you student in the lecture also, that is sharing of equal number of electrons. So correct option will be option number 2, that is sharing of electrons takes place. So correct option will be option number 2. Now let us move question number 17 student. Variable valency is property of, that is I told you student, if you talk about, that is question number 17 student, let us come on the board student, that is S block element. If you talk about S block, so S block 2 group are there, so group 1 is there, group 1 is the 1 and group 1 valency 1, and if you talk about, that is valency is what, 1, and if you talk about, that is group 2 is student, so group 2 is student, what will be there, valency is 2, so there is no variable valency, that is the fixed valency. If you talk about the P block element student, P block, so P block valency is also fixed valency, okay, fixed valency. But when you talking about D block element also known as what student, transition element, and transition element is having, transition element, if you talk about transition elements, so they all is having the vacant d orbital, they are having the vacant d orbital. So vacant d orbital is there student, all is having vacant d orbital. Due to this vacant d orbital, they are having the variable valency. So R is having variable valency. So variable valency is property of what student, transition element, D block element. So now let us see again the problem student, problem number 17. So their variable valency is property of alkali metal, transition metal, alkaline earth metal, inert gases 0, alkali metal +1 and alkaline earth metal +2. So transition metal is our correct answer. So correct option will be option number 2. Now let us read out the problem number 18 student. What the problem number 8 is there? The bond between two identical non-metal atom has a pair of electron. The bond between two identical non-metal atom has a pair of electron. So what will go, the bond between two identical non-metal. So student, identical means same. Identical, if you talk about the identical, they are saying the identical means same student. Okay. Now they are saying non-metal. Okay. Non-metal, you can say, you can take any of the non-metal, like suppose is the chlorine you have taken. So had atom has a pair of electron. So that is unequally shared between them. Transfer fully, no. With identical spin, no. So correct option will be equal sharing between them. So correct option will be option number 4 student. Now let us see on the board also. They are saying identical means same atom. Suppose we are taking same atom, chlorine and they are non-metal also. So how the bond is formed student? By sharing of the equal number of electron. How they share the electron student? If you talk about the hydrogen, you can take any of the atom. Suppose hydrogen 1 electron, hydrogen 1 electron. So they share this 1 electron. So they form, that is helium like structure, H-H. So this is the in the covalent bond, sharing of equal number of electron takes place. Now let us move to question number 19 student and see what they are saying. Question number 19. So only triple bond is present. Only triple bond. Only word is used student. You keep in mind, that is they are not talking for the single bond. They are asking, that is triple bond. So first option they have given N2O. Second option they have given CO2. Third option HCN. And fourth option they have given N2. So now let us check student this one, which one is having the only. If you talk about N2O student, so what is there? N triple bond N, and here is what is, that is oxygen is there student. Okay, so here is the single bond is also there. So this could not be our answer student. Now that is first option is eliminated because here is single bond is there. If you talk about CO2 student, so it is having only double bond, no triple bond is there. So this is also out. If you talk about HCN student, H single bond C and triple bond is there, so it is also having single bond. If you talk about nitrogen student, nitrogen is having triple bond student, only no single bond. So this is our correct option will be option number 4. The correct option will be option number 4, student. Now come for the question number 20, student. What is the which of the following is not a property of covalent compound? Which of the following is not a property of covalent? They have low melting point. No, they have high melting point. This is wrong. They are not electrical conductor. No, graphite is electrical conductor. They exhibit space isomerism. Okay, they exhibit space isomerism. They undergo chemical reaction quickly. No, this is the wrong, student. They do not go chemical reaction quickly, because see, if you take about the carbon that is coal is there, student. Coal do not give the chemical reaction quickly. They do the reaction very slow. So correct option will be option number 4. Now let us move question number 21, student. What is question 1? The number of electron pairs present in the valence shell of the central atom in SF6 molecule is there. Number of, they are saying number of electron pair, student. If you talk about number of electron pair, student, what will come, student? Number of electron pair they are asking in SF6. So this is nice question, student. Come on the board, student, to check out. So number of electron pair in SF6, student. So electron pair equal to, student, what is that? Is bond pair plus lone pair. So if you take out that is sulfur is valence electron is how many, student? That is, if you talk about the sulfur, student, there is 6 electron is there in the group 16 element. So how the structure, student? If you draw the structure, here is the F is there. This side F is there, student. Here is F, and this side also F, student, and there is top F, and here is also F. So there is no lone pair in the sulfur, student. In the valence shell of sulfur, no lone pair. So all are the bond pair. How many bond pair, student? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 bond pair means total number of electron pair is equal to, because total number of that is 6 pair. 6 pair means 12 electron. So our correct answer will be number of electron pair is 6. So correct option will be option number, student, 2. Okay, now come for the question number 22. Which of the following has no multiple bond? Which of the following has, student, they are asking, which of the following has no multiple bond? Now, student, if you talk about the multiple bond is equal to what is, student? Single multiple bond is equal to double or triple bond. Double or what is, student? Double or triple bond. This is the meaning of the multiple bond. Now let us check, student, what are the option is there. First number option they have given HCN, second number option C2H4, third number C2H6, and third number C2H2. So now let us check, student, one by one. If you talk about this one, student, HCl. So here is the structure HC triple bond N. So here is triple bond is there, student. Multiple bond means double or triple bond. So here is what is triple bond is there. So this cannot be our answer. They are asking only single bond, which do not have, which of the following have no multiple bond. If you talk about C2H2, student, C double bond C, here is hydrogen, here is hydrogen, here is hydrogen, and here is hydrogen, 4 hydrogen. So here is also double bond, so this cannot be also our option. Now let us, student, move for the C2H6. So C single bond C, here is there, student, H, and H. Here is also H, and here is H, here is H. So correct option will be option number 3. Now if you talk about C2H2, student, so C2H2 means C triple bond C, here is hydrogen, here is hydrogen. So this is not answer. So correct option will be option number 3, student. C2H6 is a alkane, that is the single bonded. Now let us move question number 23, student. What is there? That is nice question. In CONH3 6 time, the number of covalent bond is, okay, question number 23, student. If you are coming for question number 23, in what they are saying is, student, in one compound they have given what is, that is coordination compound is there, student, CONH3, and how many there is the 6 time, student, and they are asking that is Cl3 is outside. Dear student, whatever the outside of the bracket is there, that is the ionizable there, ionic bond. So here you can see, student, if you are ionizing this compound, you come on the board, student, then you will be able to understand this compound is there, student. So firstly you ionize this compound. If you are ionizing this compound, it will give CONH3, how many times, student? 6 times, and this is out of the, on this one it will come plus 3 Cl minus. So this one is the ionic bond. Now when you are going for this one, student, Other is they are asking number of covalent bond. CONH3, if you talk student, they are forming the coordinate bond. So here is the covalent bond. If you talk about nitrogen student, here is the, if you see CONH3, here is hydrogen, here is hydrogen, here is hydrogen, and this one is how many there is? 6 time is there student, 6 time. So you see this 1 bond, this is 2 bond, this is 3 bond. 3 bond, how many molecule? 6 molecule. So how many? 3 into 6. So 3 into 6 means 18 covalent bond. So total number of covalent bond, if they are asking student how many, that is 18 covalent bond is there. If you check in the option student, which number option is matching student, option number 4 is the correct option. Now let us move student question number 24. What they are saying, an element form a compound of the formula ACl3. An element is forming the compound, what is ACl3, then they are forming A2O5 and then Mg3A2, but does not form ACl5, does not form ACl5. Dear student, ACl, they are not forming ACl5. The compound A they are asking, what is the A? Then they are asking, what is the A compound? So if you are talking about this question number 24, this question is quite interesting question student. So if you check out, that is which can be the group of this element student. If you are going to check out, that is which group it's belonging. So firstly let us try to understand with the from the clue where you will be able to get the clue student. You will be able to get the clue from the options question given. Okay, let us see student. Let us come on the board student. AlCl3. If you take ACl3, so valency is how much is coming student? Valency is coming student 3. Okay, valency is coming 3. Now if you talk about the A2O5, if you are going student, if you are going A2O5, so its maximum valency, if you talk about how much will come student, 5 oxygen means valency it will be coming student, how much valency is equal to 5 is coming. Okay, so if valency is 5, maximum valency is 5, so it is what student? Group number what is coming? Group number 15. If maximum valency is coming 5, it means group number 15. Of group number 15, you know the nitrogen do not form. Nitrogen do not have, as I say, do not have, that is d orbital. So d orbital, it do not have d orbital means its maximum valency is what student? Maximum valency. So how much is maximum valency? So maximum valency is 4. Maximum valency is 4. So for the which element is having? Nitrogen. So ACl5 does not form. So NCl5 it does not form. So A equal to which element will come student? A is the nitrogen. So correct option, if you talk about the correct option student, you can check out the correct option. Option number 4 is our correct option. Now let us move question number 25 student. What is the question number 25? So which of the following statement is true? Which of the following statement is true? HF is a less polar than HBr. Okay. Water does not contain any ions. Chemical bond formation takes place when force of attraction overcomes force of repulsion. In covalent bond, transfer of electron takes place. Okay. So when you are taking 25 student, so HF is less polar than the HBr, that is correct student according to Fajan rule. Of question number 7, what does the water does not contain any ion? No, water contains H3O plus ion. H3O plus water exists in the hydronium ion. So option number 3 is the correct option. Chemical bond formation takes place when force of attraction overcomes the force of repulsion student. So correct option will be option number 3 student, when the force of attraction is more than force of repulsion, so that is chemical bond is become stronger. Now the question number 26, the number of type of bond between two carbon atom in calcium carbide. Okay, so let us come student question number 26. This is correct good question. Question number 26, if you see, so calcium carbide is there student, C triple bond C, and they are saying that is, here is what is there student, calcium is there. So here they are forming the ionic bond with calcium and carbon. So question number 26, the number of type of bond between two carbon atom in calcium carbide is 1 sigma bond, 2 pi bond. Okay, then they are saying 1 sigma, 1 pi. So triple bond contain student, triple bond, if you talk about triple, so triple bond means 1 sigma and 2 pi bond, 1 sigma and 2 pi bond. So if you are talking about the option 1 sigma 2 pi, so correct option will be, if you talk about correct option will be option number 1, because other are the ionic bond. So the number of type of bond between two carbon atom student, so 1 sigma 2 pi. The correct option will be option number 1, that we already study in our today's lecture student. Now let us move student problem number 27. So when you are going problem number 70, the percentage of p character in orbitals forming pp bond is in the p4. So dear student 27, you come 27. So here if you are coming 27 student, let us see on the board student what it will be. P4 molecule, it will go sp3 hybridization student, sp3 hybridization. So sp3 hybridization means percentage p character. If you are, they are asking percentage p character student. So how many p is there student? The p, if you are percentage p character, so s orbital 3p orbital, so 3 by 4 into how much student? 100%. So that is 425 100. So 3 into 25 student, how much? 75%. So correct option will be option number student, option number 4 option is the correct option. Now let us move student question number 20. Next 28. So question number 28 is saying student, which ordering of the compound in according to the decreasing order of the oxidation state. So student, all are the same compound they have given. So if you are saying that is their first compound is there HNO3, then they are saying NO, then NH4Cl, then N2. So dear student, you come on the board because you didn't study the chapter redox reaction, so this is difficult. Here if you see, that is oxidation state is +5 student, here is how much? +2, here is 0, and here is how much student? -3. So if you are arranging in the order student, how much will come? First one is decrease, they are asking the decreasing order. So first one is HNO3 will come, then it will come, what will come? NO will come student, then it will come N2, and then NH4Cl. So you stick with the option student. The correct option will be, matching option will be option number 2. The correct option will be option number 2. Now let us move student question number 29. PCl5 exists but NCl5 does not exist student. The dear student, I told you nitrogen do not have the d orbital, so that it does not form the pentahalide. So that correct option will be option number 1. Nitrogen has no vacant d orbital, so that it does not form NCl5. Now question number 30 student, which element do not have valency equal to its group number? So valency equal to group number student, if you talk about, so see the sodium student, sodium valency +1, the group number 1, correct. Aluminium, that is valency, if you talk about valency 3, so group number 13 in the modern periodic table, and group number 3 in the Mendeleev periodic table, so that is also correct. And when you are talking about option 13 student, option 3, so oxygen is there, and oxygen valency is 2 and group is 16 in the modern periodic table, and Mendeleev periodic table 6. So this is the option student. Correct option will be our option number 3, oxygen, because of high electronegativity, it have the maximum number of the valency is 2. So correct option will be 2, but in the group valency is 6. So correct option will be option number 3. Now let us move student question number 31. So what is the, which of the following favors the bond formation? So maximum attraction, minimum potential energy, minimum potential energy, minimum attraction, minimum potential energy, maximum attraction, and none of these. Okay, so when you are going for the question number 31 student, so what we can apply, the correct option will be, that is minimum potential energy. If the potential energy is less student, so attraction force will be high. If the potential energy is less, so attraction force will be high. And when you are talking about other student, that is option number 1, maximum attraction, minimum potential energy. No, this is the, actually this 1 and 3 can be answered, but the correct option will be option number 3, because minimum potential energy is any atom is having less energy, means it is having minimum potential energy, means maximum attraction, stable compound. So correct option will be option number 3. Now come to question number 32. The electron pair which form a bond between two similar non-metallic two, the electron pairs which form a bond between two similar non-metallic atom. So two similar non-metallic atom, if you talking about student, so in the non-metal what kind of bond form, student? That is covalent bond form. In the non-metal, the covalent bond form. So they are saying that is the similar atom is there, two similar atom. If they are talking about, that is, here they are saying two similar atom. Suppose two similar atom, you can consider that is nitrogen, hydrogen or chlorine. A non-metallic means that is non-metal atom will be. So there will be in the non-metal, student, covalent bond form. A covalent bond formed by the sharing of equal number of electron. So let us see option number. Similar, dissimilar share, no, wrong. By complete transfer, no, wrong. In the similar spin, wrong. Equally shared between the two. Equally shared between the two. The correct option will be option number 4. Now let us move question number 33, student. In N2 molecule, atoms are bonded by. Atoms are bonded by. So let us see, student, on the board question number 32. It can be good question for understanding. So 33 question. So they are saying N2 molecule is there, student. In the N2 molecule, there is triple bond is there, and here is lone pair electron. So when you are talking about every triple bond, what is having every triple bond, student? That is 1 sigma bond and 2 pi bond. 1 sigma bond and 2 pi bond. So now you see in the nitrogen atom there is lone pair electron also. So if you talk about how many lone pair electron, student, so LP is equal to how much? 2 lone pair. Sigma bond is equal to 1 sigma bond. Pi bond is equal to 2. So now let us move with the option, check with the option, student. So that is 1 sigma bond, 2 pi bond and 2 lone pairs. So correct option will be option number 1. So 33, the option number 1 is our correct answer. Now let us move question number 34. What is question number 34, student? Question number 34, what is question number 34, student? So read out the question number 34. Nodal plane of the pi bond in benzene are. Okay, nodal plane in the pi bond of benzene are. First, all in the molecular plane. Okay, the first option is itself correct. You can read out the other option also, student. But the correct option will be all are in the molecular plane. How is the nodal plane of the pi bond in the benzene, student? Let us see with the structure. You can be able to. Here is the structure of the benzene, student. Here is the structure of benzene. So here is the how the pi bond its formation takes place, student, in the anhybrid p orbital like this. So here is the atom is there, student. These are the p orbital. So here is the pi bond is there, pi bond. This is also, here is the pi bond will be there, student. Alternate single and double bond. So this is pi bond. So where they are saying nodal plane. So nodal plane are, these are the nodal plane, student. So where is the nodal plane? In the molecular, all are in the molecular plane. So these are the molecular plane and there is the nodal plane. So correct option will be option number 1, student. Now let us move, student, question number 35. So when you are moving question number 35, what is the question number 35, student? If you see question number 35, student. So they are saying an atom A has 2k 8l and 3m electron. Okay, so let us question number 35 do on the board also, student. That is the quite looking better question. A, they are saying, student, how much is there? That is 2, 8 and 3 electron. And another atom B is there, how much? 2 and 6 electron. So the formula of compound between A and B they are asking, student. Now let us read out the question, student. So if you are after reading the question, A is the total electron is 13 and B is total electron is 8. So 13 means it is the aluminium and 8 means it is the oxygen, student. So group number 13 valency, if you talk about valency, student, so valency will be 3 and here is valency will be the what, student? 2. So let us see the A and O is A and B is there. So A valency 3 and B valency 2. Now crisscross method, you can cross multiply, student. What will come, student? A2 B3. Now let us see, check with the option, student, what is the option will be. So option, first option AB, second option A2 B3. So correct option will be option number 2, student. Now let us move, student, question number 36. Okay, so when you are going question number 36, two element X and Y have the following electronic configuration. So X they are writing, student, what is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s2, 3p6, 4s2. And they are asking another, they are saying Y A Y configuration is what, student? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. The formula of compound formed by the combination of x and y, they are saying. How we will be able to calculate this kind of problem, student? If you talk about the question number 36, student. So here you let us see on the board, student. If you are watching on the board, then the problem will be quite simple for you, students. Let us see. So here is the problem, student. X, they have given combination, student, and for that combination you firstly add out the electron, student. If you add out the electron for X, how much is there? 2 to 4, 6, 2 to 4, 4, and here is what is there, student? 6. So 10, 18, 18, that is 20, student. Ab electron, that is 20 is there, student. It means it is the which element? Calcium. Calcium valency is 2, student. Ab you see, student, here is what is there, student. This is the 2, 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 12, 5, 17. 17 means it is the chlorine, student, and chlorine valency is 1. So if you talk about, that is X valency we are getting 2 and Y valency we are getting 1. Now you cross multiply, student. Okay, you try to cross multiply, student. So what you will be able to understand, if you are doing crisscross method, what will be coming, student? It is coming, that is XY. So it is coming X1 and Y2, XY2. So XY2, let us check with the option, student, which one option is matching, student. So option number A is the correct option, student, XY2. Now let us move question number 37, student. What is question number 37? So if you are moving question number 37, student, so what are the question 37? Let us read out. The atomic number of 3 element A, B and C. A, B and C, they are saying the atomic number of element A, B and C are: A is having, they are saying small a, B is saying A plus 1, and C is saying that is A plus 2, and C is alkali metal. So this is the alkali metal. Ab alkali metal means, student, group 1. Alkali metal means group 1. Ab now what they are saying, in the compound A and C, the nature of bonding is formed. A and C, what kind of bond? A, between A and C bond they are asking. Bond. Let us read out, let us check with the board answer, come on the board. So A, they are saying A, student. B, they are saying A plus 1. C is the A plus 2. So if it is alkali metal, so before alkali metal, what is there? B is the noble gas, student. B is noble gas. If you are coming one group less than the alkali metal, so what will come, student? Noble gas. Because according to, if you are going the Mendeleev periodic table, so alkali metal, before the alkali metal, what is there? That is, before the alkali metal, noble gas, and before the noble gas, what is there, student? Halogen. Okay, halogen. Ab student, this is the metal. C is, if you are talking about, C is metal, and that is A is the non-metal. Okay, non-metal. So between metal and non-metal, what kind of bond form, student? This is bond form is what kind of bond? Ionic bond. Okay, metal and non-metal, what kind of bond, student? That is, metal supply the release the electron, and non-metal accept the electron. So what kind of bond will be there, student? It will be, the bond will be ionic bond. So let us check with the option, student. What are the 37? 37 correct. A number coordinate wrong, covalent wrong, and third number option is ionic bond. So correct option will be option number 3. Now let us move on the question number 38, student. So if you are going 38, what is there, student? If the stability were attained with the 6 electron, if stability were attained with the 6 electron, okay. So here is the stability means what, student? They are saying stability means that is 6 electron. If you are, they are saying according to question, that is according to question, according to question. So what is they are saying, stability means 6 electron. Okay, now what they are saying, rather than 8 electron, what would be the formula of the stable fluoride ion? So they are saying F3 plus, F plus, F minus, and F2 minus. So let us check out on the board, student, better to understand this one. So according to question, what they are saying, stability is acquired by plus 6. So how, in which one having, that is 6 electron, student? F3 minus, if you to go F3 plus, F3 plus means fluorine is 9, so 9 plus 3. So how much will come, student? If you talk about, so 2 and 7 is there, and plus 3 minus 3 means what will come, student?
So 2 and 5 is coming. So this is not. Okay. 2, 5 is not. Up here you see student f plus. So it is also 9 plus means what student? If you talk 2, 7 minus 1. 2, 7 minus because one positive charge. So minus 1. So how much coming? 3, 2 and 6. What is coming student? 2, 6. So correct option number will be option number B is the correct option student. So option number B is correct. F plus is the 6th valence electron is there. Now let us move question number 39. If the stability question number 39 over student, what is the 30? That is an okay. 38, 39 is the 238 we didn't do student. Let us do once 38 also. So what 38 is saying student, let us read once more 38 question. So an atom with atomic number 20, okay, so atomic number they have given 20. 20 means the calcium is most likely to combine chemically with the atom whose atomic number is. So calcium can combine with what student? If you talk about the 11, so 11 is the sodium, 16 with the sulfur, and if you talk about the 18 student, 18 is the argon, that is noble gas, okay, noble gas, and 10 is also what is there student? Noble gas. And calcium do not react with sodium. So the correct option will be that is sulfur student, CaS2, okay, CaS2 is the CaS, calcium sulfide. CaS is the correct formula. So correct option will be, correct option will be, here you can see on the board student I also do, that is aluminum is 20 atomic number, calcium. So it does not combine with the sodium student, it combined with the that is sulfur. Argon noble gas, no bond, that is if you talk about the 10 is there, 10 is also what noble gas? This is the neon also, no bond, and this is not reacting with the sodium. So correct option will be sulfur, option number B. So correct option will be sulfur, that is 16 atomic number, option number B. So 39 also over. Now let us move, that is doublet configuration is not found in. Okay, so they have given which one is having no doublet configuration. Doublet means 2 electron. So first one hydride ion H minus, and hydrogen molecule H2 molecule, and if you talk about lithium cation Li plus, and last one is there Be3 plus. So dear student, you come on the board and check out with the option. So what is coming? H minus means student 2 electron. So that is 2 electron means it is doublet is there student. H2 again 2 electron, 1 hydrogen, 2 hydrogen, 2 electron. So again doublet. Lithium 3 plus. So 3 minus 1, that is how much? 2. So that is again doublet is there. And here beryllium is there student. 2. Okay, 2, that is total 4 electron, 4 minus how many positive charge? 3. So 4 minus 3, that is 1 electron. So 1 electron means that this singlet is there. So this is our wrong answer. So our option will be, the correct option will be option number 4. So that is 30 question, option number 4. Other question we will solve in another video student. Till now, thank you so much for watching.